Hey. Yeah. I'm sorry, I missed your call. I just woke up. No, I didn't forget. Yeah, I'll see you there. All right. Bye.
Did your roommates move out yet?
Yeah. They never really talk to me anyway, so it pretty much feels the same.
How is Ashley?
What?
I said, how's Ashley?
She's getting ready to move on, same as the rest of us. She was really excited last time I talked to her.
Does she have any idea what she wants to do after graduation?
I don't know. She's been applying to a lot of places. I think she's getting ready to move to New York. She's definitely good enough to make it there.
As long as she's employed, I suppose.
I'm not worried about her. She's been gaining a lot of momentum ever since her graphic design blog took off. Everyone wants her. She can afford to be picky.
And what about Desmond?
I don't know. It's something different with him every time I talk to him.
Doesn't sound like he has any idea what he wants to do.
I don't know how many of us do.
And what about you, Mike? Did you ever hear anything from the publishing company?
No. Well, not yet. They said it could take a few weeks, and I don't know what else I can do.
As long as you can pay off those loans, sweetie.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll just move to France.
Mike, you need to focus on your careers. I know money isn't everything, but you know, you're going to have loans to pay back. Not to mention all the money your father and I have invested in your education. You know, sometimes you just have to take a job that you might really not want to do just to get by. This might be one of those times.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I was just being a little childish, thinking for a moment I might actually be able to do what I spent 4 years preparing to do.
I'll be around all weekend so I can take you home after the ceremony. Your father gets in tomorrow.
Alright.
Just make sure you have everything you need before you leave, okay?
Yeah.
So what's your answer?
If I had to choose between having your fully sentient disembodied head attached to my shoulder for the rest of my life, or letting you die,
Yeah.
I'd give it a go, as long as you weren't being an ass. Then I'd chop you off myself.
So basically, no.
Basically.
Shit.
You know, my mom started asking about you today.
Oh yeah? She's in town already? My parents won't be coming in until tomorrow, waiting till the last second as always. What'd she say?
She wanted to know what you were doing after this weekend. After we're done with this place.
Yeah, nobody seems to get tired of asking that question. Except maybe us.
What's the matter? Don't think your philosophy degree is gonna open all the doors for you?
I don't even know why I did that, you know? I'm only here because I'm supposed to be. High school, then college. You know, that's the story we've gotten our whole lives. It was never a question. Except all I have now are questions, which nobody seems to have the answers to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Nobody's told me.
Do you think we need someone to tell us?
Of course. Hey, look, you gotta have the man holding you down your whole life. Otherwise, you'll just float out to sea. And what about you? You know, Mr. Creative Writer. You got your whole life figured out?
Of course. I just get a job now, right?
Like doing some menial thing until you look over and realize that you're exactly like the 40-year-old to your left and exactly like the 40-year-old to your right, except with a few extra $1,000 of student loans? Hell no. All right? I mean, fuck, go to France. Nothing's stopping you. You're free now. That's what you've always wanted to do.
Just go to France, huh? With what money?
I don't know. But you'll figure it out, all right? At least you can do something. You have a skill. The only thing I know how to do is study. That's all I've learned how to do. Nobody pays for that.
Yeah. We do.
But in all seriousness, you are good. You know I've read all that shit that you don't think is good enough to show anyone else, but it's fucking good, alright?
Now I just need to figure out how to get someone to pay me for it. We spent all this time trying to figure out how to actually do something, and then we're told no one wants us to do it. I always thought once I got my degree, people would just start paying me to write. But maybe it's not that simple. I don't know. Maybe I should just majored in business like everyone else.
Oh. Yeah, and miss out on all the fun of having no idea what you're doing? Never. So have you talked to her?
No,
Well, are you going to talk to her?
I don't know. I want to say something to her, but every time I try, I can't. I know she doesn't feel the same way, but I can't let it go without knowing for sure.
Yeah, but Is knowing for sure worth losing her friendship?
That's what's so screwed up. We've known each other for so long. Fuck, since freshman year. I'm afraid of losing that. But I need more. In your head, you can see everything up until the moment you say it. I can see what I'm wearing. I can see the environment. Everything. Except her reaction. That's when it all goes dark.
It's messed up. Would you marry her?
What?
Right now. You know, if you had to choose between being friends and marrying her, what would you take?
I fucking hate you.
Yeah. But that's not an answer.
I'd do it. We've been through so much shit, and she's always been there for me. When I picture us together, it's like nothing else matters. I'm just happy around her.
Well, fuck, man.
I always thought people who got married young were stupid. Why waste your life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's because everything in life is so screwed up. You just need something to hold on to. I keep thinking about what I need to be happy. Money? Fame? Love?
Well, I, for one, vote for beer.
To the future.
Yeah, to the future.
You're awfully quiet today.
Sorry. Just thinking.
Aren't you always? Just ever so brooding, aren't we?
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
This guy. We met online. He's really cool, does his own photography. Some of the most amazing stuff I've ever seen.
Is this that Adam guy from before?
No, that didn't quite work out.
What happened?
Turns out he has a girlfriend. And she's really pretty. No, this is Kyle. He's super nice, and we've been talking like non-stop for a week. Turns out we follow each other's blogs.
Cool. So are you guys...
No. Just, you know.
Yeah.
Apparently we're gonna be in the same conference in July. He's coming down from California, so I'm super excited to see him. I hope he likes me.
Why wouldn't he like you? You're basically the coolest person I know. You listen to sick music, you love film noir, and you're the only one of my friends with any decent prospects after this weekend.
Not if I don't complete this project. I've been working on it all week, and I won't be done with it tonight.
You've been through worse. Remember that first 3D design class? The dragon you had to make.
Yeah, and you came over with a bottle of whiskey and some new record, and we stayed up drinking all night. I barely passed because of you.
You were basically begging for me to save you. From the dragon.
You know I got my hopes up, and you just let them down. Like your hair
love you, Ashley.
Michael, I don't... expecting?
You look great.
Oh.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Sorry about the noise.
It's no trouble. Ash. I'm in love with you. I know we've been friends for so long, but when I'm around you, everything just feels right. I'm just happy. There's been so much craziness in our lives. You've been there with me through all of it, keeping me sane. You're just you. And that's why I love you.
I'm not sure what to say. I don't feel the same way. You've never been that to me. I'm sorry.
I expected that answer. But I couldn't hold it in any longer. I'm sorry. Today at the store,
I'm sorry, Michael. I never thought about you like that. You know, like, we've been through so much.
That's just it, isn't it? There's this weird thing with girls and guys. Guys do two things. They go around and swindle women into their beds without any thought of what happens after the morning. And sometimes they fall in love. And they think, oh, I'll just be her friend. But that is exactly the wrong thing to do. There's this point, isn't there? This weird little switch that goes off. The longer you wait, the less interested they are. The less exciting you are.
It's not like that, Michael. You're a great guy. That's why we've been friends for so long. You matter so much to me. I mean, maybe not the way you want it, but you do. And I don't want to lose that. Can we please just move past this? Michael.
I should have guessed. This is what you want, isn't it? Everyone on the other side of the country doing everything you do, but better. Everything I do, but better. This little portal can connect you to everyone and everything in the world. It shows you all the things you can never have. This is the kind of man you love. The one who entertains you as an idea. You know what the best part about doting on someone on the other side of the country is? You don't have to see them as they really are. You get to keep them in this precious little bubble of perfection. You only see what they want you to see. This little box shows you exactly what you want to see. This kind of guy, when you actually get him up close, he's the kind who chews you up and spits you out.
Stop, Michael. No one did anything wrong. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't? I've been your friend for how long, and I don't know what's going on?
Apparently. You think that feelings can be scripted and acted out? You don't know what I'm gonna do or how I feel. Just because I feel differently about you and him doesn't mean you can come in here and treat me like this. I can't help that I don't love you, but I do care about you.
And I couldn't come here tonight if I couldn't accept that as an answer. I just keep thinking, what's the difference? Was it something I did? Or was it something I didn't do? should I have done to get what I want? What do I need to get the girl?
Stop, Michael. It's not about you. You're forgetting about me. I'm half of this. It's not what you did or didn't do. It's me too. I can't help the way I feel about you or him. And it's not like you said the right thing at the right time. That just makes you too important. Girls are not some game where you say the right thing and you win. I'm a person. I have emotions and thoughts, and I make decisions like you. And you know what? I bet he wouldn't treat me like this.
But he has. They all have. Do you know why you don't think you're beautiful? It's because of guys like him. The internet has given us this platform where we're connected to everything and everyone. Suddenly, I have to fight every other guy in the world for a chance with you. Suddenly, you compare yourself to every other girl who's ever been born. And you just suck it all in, spending hours a day looking at other people and things other people made, and trying to figure out where you fit into this crazy new world. And you know where you always put yourself? The bottom. People do this thing where they seem to always put themselves at the bottom. And somehow, I'm beneath you. Somehow, I'm not good enough. That's why you love him. I don't give you the passion he does, because he's better than you. And that's what you want. That's what everyone fucking wants. Nobody is good enough anymore. And I'm not good enough for anybody. I'm not good enough for my family, not my friends, not you. Everyone a million miles away is more important than me. Well, you know what? I am right fucking here. So maybe that's it. I was always close to you. I was always here and he never was. And the fact that I'm right here, that's why you don't want me. Look at you, sitting there, feeling all sorry for yourself. You think just because Ashley doesn't love you, or no one has handed you your dream job, that you can just sit here and pout like some kind of child? For Christ's sake, you didn't go to your own graduation, which your parents came all the way here to see. And why? So you could feel sorry for yourself? So you could avoid your problems. Do you want to know something? The world doesn't work like some kind of story. You don't just go through hardship and then suddenly get the treasure, the money, the job, the girl. Life doesn't work like that. No. Life has this way of just getting tougher. You have to work to get what you want. No one is going to give it to you. You want to be a writer, right? Then you know what you have to do. You fucking write. Write short stories, plays, scripts. I don't know. But you know what you don't do? You don't sit here and mope like some kind of failure. How old are you? 30? 40? No. You're 22 goddamn years old. No one expects you to have everything figured out. But what if I don't get there? What if I don't make it, you say? Maybe you won't. But sitting here alone, crying a little puddle into the ground, is probably the worst way for you to make it. People who make it do. They go out and they put things into the world. They contribute to entropy. They go out and they add to the chaos with their own little variable and see what the equation spits out. They don't sit here and complain or whine. Ashley, that poor girl, all she ever did was be there for you. And oh no, she doesn't feel the same way. Poor Michael. Poor Michael. Every person on this ball of dirt hurtling through the cosmos has problems, and yours are pretty insignificant. There are people who willingly torture themselves every single day just so they have enough money to eat. And here you are with a college degree, moping. Stop worrying about what the world hasn't given you and start worrying about what you can do for the world. You're a college graduate, statistically one of the smartest people on the planet. Start acting like it. Time to go.
me free from the prison that I've built.